Hello everyone, my name is Odoi Epaphras Othieno, and today we are going to look at Microsoft Excel Worksheet. So Microsoft Excel is an application that is used to create and manage spreadsheets. And spreadsheet is a digital tool that is used to organize, analyze, and store data in a tabular form. So using Microsoft Excel, we are able to form reports that can be used to analyze data or that are used in data analysis. So we want to further look at the various features of a spreadsheet, and among these features, the first one that we are going to look at is called a workbook. So a workbook is a single file or document which contains one or more worksheets. So the first thing that we are going to do is to see how can we open up a workbook. So you go on your desktop and you right click, double click on new, then you select Microsoft Excel Worksheet, double click. You can name it. Let me name mine. Then you press enter to open it, or you double click. So now what we have formed is what we call a workbook. Why we call it a workbook is that because it contains one or more worksheets. So after opening our workbook, we have something like this. So what you see on your screen is what we call a worksheet. So this is just a single worksheet. So I can come and add more worksheets. Like you double click on that here. Now that's my second worksheet. You can double click again, that's my third worksheet. You can double click again, that's my fourth worksheet. So the four worksheets that we have opened up are all contained in a single workbook. So after knowing that a workbook is a collection, is a file or document that contains one or more worksheets, what is a worksheet? So a worksheet is a single individual page or individual tab that's contained within a workbook. I repeat, a worksheet is a single individual page or tab that is contained within a workbook. And when you look at this worksheet, it is a grid of rows. When I talk of a row, this is what I mean. That is a row. So that's a row, and this is a column. So a worksheet consists of a grid of columns and rows. So in these columns and rows that are in a worksheet, this is where we enter our data. An example, I can put here names, then I put marks like math, subjects, science, SST, English. So I'm now inputting my data in those rows and columns that are contained in a worksheet. So we also want to go further and look at a cell. Basically, a cell is the basic unit of a worksheet. So now this worksheet, when I talk of a cell, now let's look at on your screen there. Now this is a cell, this is a single cell, this is a single cell, and also this is a single cell. So a cell is a basic unit of a worksheet that is formed when a row and column intersect. When this column intersects with this row, they form a cell. So where they meet, or where they intersect, where a row and column intersect, that is a cell. Now, to know the various features, the other features that we find in the spreadsheet, let's try to input some data here to make our explanation easy. So let me input some simple names: Tom, Kato, Elvis, Rita. Then let's try to 20, 49, 78, 68. So I'm trying to form some data here to make our explanations easy. To make our explanations easy, enhance the understanding. So that's my data. Adjust it a little bit. So that's my data. So we want to look at a feature that we call cell reference. So a cell reference identifies a specific cell within a worksheet by its column letter and row number. What do I mean? If I click there, so that's my cell. So the cell reference here is C2. Why do I say C2? C2, C is the column letter and 2 is the row number. So a cell reference identifies a specific cell within a worksheet. If I want to direct someone so that they are able to see a specific cell in a worksheet, I can, let's say, tell them check cell reference D3, meaning that if someone should come and trace the column letter D and then look for the row number 3. So I will be meaning that cell. So we also want to look at the other feature that is called a formula. So a formula is just an expression that is used in spreadsheet to calculate the data. So and when we are inputting a formula, we must begin with an equal sign. So in case I want to add the total of the marks of each student, I'm going to use a formula. I can decide to use a formula, and the formula here must begin with an equal sign. So if I want to add the marks of Tom I come into the cell, I come and click here, cell F2, then I begin with an equal sign, then I input B2 plus, so a formula we do it manually. If I want to add, plus C2 plus D2 plus E. So now these are the total. This is the total mark of Tom. So now those will be our total marks, the total marks of the students. So that's basically a formula. Now someone can get the same total using a function. So a function is a predetermined formula in the spreadsheet that can be used to perform specific calculations. Now if I want to get the total, someone else has used a formula where we have seen manual input because we wanted to add, so we're putting the plus sign. But if I want to use a function, it is already a predetermined formula. So here I just come here, F2, then I say equals sum, I open a bracket, then I highlight all this from B2 to E2. I want to add all that. Then I close my bracket and press the enter button. So it gives me the total. So that person will have used a function. The other feature that we want to look at is a feature that we call the formula bar. So a formula bar is just a user interface element of spreadsheet that can be used to view, enter, or edit a formula. What do I mean by a formula bar? This that we have here, that is a formula bar. Now if I come and click on this cell, if I come and click on this cell F3, it shows me a formula here in the formula bar. So this is our formula bar. So using this formula bar, I can use it to input a formula. I can also use it to edit. In case, let's say I made a mistake and I only want to add the marks of Kato excluding English, I just come here and instead of E3, I make it E2. So you see the marks will be changing. You get it? So a formula bar enables, is just a user interface element of a spreadsheet that can enable you to view the formula or the function, enables you to edit it, or instead of using this cell inputting the formula or the function in the cell, you can come and just select the cell and then come here and type in the formula bar. Let's say sum now of E B2 to E2. Now you see, so the formula bar can help us do all that. So the last feature that we're going to look at today is the feature that we call the name box. So the name box shows the address of a selected cell. It can also be used to quickly locate a cell. So this is what we call a name box. if I want to go to, let's say, cell F2, I just come here the name box and I type in F2. Then I press the enter button. It directs me immediately to F2. So in case I have a lot of data that is in a worksheet, but I'm looking for data in D3, I just come here to my name box. Since it can enable me quickly locate a specific cell by typing it, D2, enter, directs me immediately. Thank you for listening and watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe bell, subscribe, like, share, and stay tuned. More is coming.